How do you build flavor layers in economical stews? Imagine turning simple ingredients into a dish that tastes like it took hours to make. That's the magic of building flavor layers in economical stews. It's all about how you prepare and combine ingredients step by step. First, choose affordable cuts of meat like chuck or stew beef. These cuts are less expensive but become tender and flavorful when cooked slowly over low heat for 2 to 3 hours. Make sure to brown the meat well in a hot pan. This caramelizes the surface and creates a rich, deep flavor. Those brown bits stuck to the pan are full of taste and should be scraped up and added to the stew. Next, focus on the aromatics. Sauté chopped onions, minced garlic, and if you like, diced carrots or celery in the same pot used for browning the meat. This process captures the brown bits and releases their flavors into the oil, making the base of your stew more flavorful. During this step, stirring in a small spoonful of tomato paste can add a subtle sweetness and depth. It's a budget-friendly way to boost richness without extra cost. After that, deglaze the pot with inexpensive liquids like store-bought broth or even water mixed with seasonings. Pour in a splash of broth or water, then scrape the bottom of the pan to lift all those tasty brown bits. Using broth adds umami, which makes the stew taste more complex. If you want to add a little acidity, splash in a small amount of vinegar, soy sauce, or even a cheap bottle of wine. These ingredients brighten the flavors without breaking the bank. Now, add herbs and spices early in the cooking process. Dried bay leaves, thyme, and black pepper are great choices. They infuse the stew as it simmers, creating layers of flavor. You can add fresh herbs toward the end for a fresh aroma if you have them. Cover the pot and let everything simmer gently for at least 1.5 to 2 hours. Slow cooking allows all those flavors to meld and deepen, transforming humble ingredients into a hearty, tasty meal. Include budget-friendly vegetables like potatoes, carrots, or lentils. These not only add nutrition but also soak up and contribute their own subtle flavors. Using lentils or beans is a smart way to add bulk and protein while keeping costs low. For extra flavor, save vegetable scraps like onion peels or carrot tops to make homemade stock. Simmer these scraps in water for about 30 minutes, strain, and use this rich, homemade broth to boost your stew's taste. Finally, if you want a thicker stew, mix a small amount of flour or cornstarch with cold water and stir it into the simmering stew. This natural thickener adds a slight nutty flavor if browned lightly before adding, and helps create a hearty texture. Building flavor layers in economical stews is all about patience and smart steps. Brown the meat well, sauté aromatics in the same pot, deglaze with broth or water, add herbs early, and slow cook to let flavors develop. Use budget vegetables and homemade stock to add richness without extra expense. This approach turns simple, affordable ingredients into a stew packed with complex, satisfying flavors.